We are working some more on this game that I was making. And yeah. Last time we implemented ladders. I implemented some stuff off stream, made the town look a little nicer. Yeah, we got ladders working now, so that's good. Also added some animations and stuff. Yeah, I got some lights working. I was happy with that. But yeah. What are you doing, Banjo? Exploring puppy. So basically what we need to do today, I don't even know what's next. Probably start working on some more areas. I know I can make whatchamacallit, some of these NPCs. Maybe the inn. And of course the shop will need a, that'll be a whole thing. But I made this one menu, so I'm pretty sure, hopefully I coded it in like a reusable way. Something. Oh yeah. Basically we need to get double jump right now, so we need to send the player on some kind of adventure here so that they can get double jump. And there's also the temple. Poppy, are you trying to eat the couch? What do we got? I guess eventually we'll have to make some lava. Because once we get double jump, I don't even know, I'm just making some level for you to go through, but basically once we get double jump, a lot of the movement will open up. The thing about double jump is it does have to, we need to like go down more. Yeah, we need to go down more. Or if we can. The thing about going down is I think that's like where the double jump comes in. Because once you've gone down somewhere, then you're able to get back up. But I almost want to like have something to like. So here, I'm imagining this like an RPG. Here's like the first town, and then here's like the routes that you get to the next town or whatever. And I kind of want to show the player like a double jump place. Like maybe we have I don't even know what we need. We need to get you down first. We need to lower the level here. The thing about it is the player can only jump one block. It's kind of the restrictions we're at right now. So the player should be able to get back to that town at all times right now. And you're 2 blocks tall, so that's why this part of the game I feel a little claustrophobic, because there's not a lot of choice. But that's where the trusty new ladder comes in. I actually forgot about that. So now it's actually not even that bad. We can have the player jumping down, and in fact the ladder will basically tell the player, oh, you can jump down there as well. Same like here. we could put a ladder technically, and then now the player knows, oh, you're supposed to go down there. Instead of it just being some pit that you're like taking a chance on. But yeah, and then maybe once we go through here, I'm going to maybe here. We're still pretty like low. That's the thing. See, that's probably like why in Metroid at the start of the game, go down real deep. So then you're not stuck at the top of the map like this. But yeah, maybe like over here now we can show the player that there's like a way up, maybe this. Without a ladder. And then maybe even put a 2-block gap so they can't jump back. And then in one of the next rooms, this is like the first power up, so my goal was just to kind of like give it to them. Of course we can come back here and, you know, replace all this rock with like other style. Some other tiles or whatever. So this is also where it comes in, where we're gonna need to start making like power-ups that we can collect to give us the abilities. This is kind of like the idea. So as long as we can travel through all of that, then that'll be like kind of the idea, I guess. Yeah, the double jump and the wall jump will be very nice. This movement's kind of lame. You're just jumping up blocks. I probably need to have like a rule that ladders need to be like 2 frames or 2 blocks tall. You can see. Oh yeah, but I'm so double jump and wall jump are two separate things here. So I put E coming down here. I think that actually looks nice too, because I don't even know. We'll see some background. Give it some more depth or something. I don't mind those actually. So you probably won't be able to get that unless you get double jump. So I don't even know what one of the power-ups is going to look like. Maybe I don't know, I'm thinking like some spherical orb here. I don't think this is portraying what I wanted to. Like, who's supposed to know this is gonna be a power-up? Like, what even is this? Like, I imagine in my mind, like, some, like, orb. Oh, this kind of looks like a seashell or something. Yeah, I don't know. And I need to also implement a hover function for all game objects. Because that'll be really useful. You know, like in like Naruto, when they're powering up. And they got those lines, power up lines. There we go. Perfect. This look terrible. Okay, this is what we have. The orb. I'm like doing like, I want to do like weighted bottom. Nah, it needs to be like glowing. And if it was glowing, it wouldn't be doing that. And that's also another thing, we can put a light on them. Having this. I think that gave it a little bit more personality anyways. Yeah, it's kind of like a star now. Instead of it just being a lame circle. Oh, but now this one. Yeah, that's good. Well, yeah, but like I already have like images for them. Like you do get like the boots and the whatnot, right? So I'll just give you those. I'll just put it as that. You can leave that as something else. Maybe use it later. We'll still save this. I'm pretty sure the boots. We get the boots here. Hey, what are we doing over there? My dog is. My puppy is crazy. Chewing on a stick. Okay. We got the boots there. Eventually we'll probably make a pedestal. Realistically, I shouldn't need to make. I don't know what I was thinking, but basically, I don't even know where they went. Where did all those pickups go? Enemies, game loops, pickup, game objects, layers, live. Oh, here, pickups. Realistically, these shouldn't even be separate CPP files. Like, there should just be one pickup class, and I should be passing like a lambda of what it does on interact. What does this even mean? Like, if the player exists, you're gonna get the gold on pickup. Right. So, technically, we just... Okay. Well, it's not that bad, I guess. So, it basically is like we're just overriding on pickup for each class. Which is, I guess, fine. Whatever. But, yeah, realistic. I don't know. I don't know what the best approach to that is, but... Yeah, that's lame. I want to just be able to pass in like a name here. Like I want to be able to pass this here. I don't even know what happened. Why is it all being weird? Oh, it's because of this. Or C++ is so weird sometimes. So realistically, like, I'm just gonna call this pickup item, right? Like, I don't want to have to make like a pickup class every time. Like, what is this? I don't even know what I was doing. Like, still, like, I can just do this and be like, set the function to equal a lambda. I don't even know how to do that, but that's what it should be. Okay. And then we can just set the item type, and then depending on the item type, it makes the right one. But like this can be the function that we define. I don't even know how to do that though. Let me Google this here. Go on full camera in case I get some crazy results here. Try not to get banned. But basically, pass lambda as parameter. Oh, C++. Do some function template that accepts callable f. This is from Stack Overflow here. Oh, sweet. Look at this. Auto func. Crazy. Really? I don't even need to declare the type. Really? On pickup func. Oh, maybe. What is it? Oh yeah, I'm not even streaming here. Or I don't have my thing showing. I need a function, a lambda function. I forget what they look like. So I used to just JavaScript ones. I wrote too many of those C++. They all gotta be different. You can't just capture clause, parameter list. Auto is not allowed here. Well then what's like the function type? Function type for lambda. We can do std function in C++. Okay, so I think we can do this. Let me come back here. I think we can do something like this. And then we can say pickup equals func. And here just do that, I guess. Realistically, like, that's what I want. Like, I don't want to have to be making 100 things here. Because what was it? It was this. This is what it was originally. So basically we want, or well, no, that comes in from the function, right? So realistically, I don't even think we need that. Say we have this, and then we go to map, where we're spawning, pick up gold, for example. Oh. So we have this. How does it happen? Enemies. So like here, for example, we can just say pick up item and pick up item. We got. What's the thing? Spawn, pause, and then the args. I don't even remember the order. Item type func. So we go item type. We'll say item type. Oh, item gold, and then the function which was this, right? Can we pass the O gold into there? And we have to pass them out. I forget how these work. I'm not even gonna lie. So, going on there? Bogdan. I'm coding a Metroidvania style game. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is, I would say. But it's got more action RPG elements. And realistically, this should behave the exact same. So I'm just gonna try this out. See what happens. And we probably don't even as well need to pass that in as a parameter. Something about the pickup. Just mad. I don't get why C++ error messages have to be 3 pages. That is one thing I really dislike. Oh. Now we have autofunc. Sweet. Oh, it's still mad at me? Why is it still mad at me? Think that'll work? C++ trips me up sometimes. But I feel like I get it. Not that different. I don't even think we are ever gonna use this one again. To be honest, another one. What is this? declared using local type. Spawn random pickup. With auto equaling declared using a local. Mad about my lambda, I think. Like, is it that's it's complaining about? This gold? Like, it spits out so much stuff here. Yeah, I would say there's not much difference here. I don't know why it's getting mad at me. In the definition of macro, name auto func. Maybe I can't use auto there. What is it even saying here? There's so much text. In file included from here, at enemy H, enemy uses the error on 61 pickup item with auto 18 being spawn random pickup int, but it's using lambda. I'm really trying to understand that. The only thing I could think of doesn't provide an int. Whoa, puppy. Oh, it's okay. Nobody's there. honestly, I guess I'm just gonna paste this in. Good old Gemini. Oh, thanks. This is Banjo Kazooie. I don't know what happened to the audio there, but yeah, here's Banjo Kazooie. Yeah, Banjo is probably sleeping. Oh, Banjo. He's a good puppy. He's a little puppy and doesn't know much. So what did we just do? Oh, yeah, so basically the skeleton should still drop gold is the idea of that. Whoa, look at that. Oh yeah, cause forget where it is. Oh yeah, the enemy spawn random pickup and here. So can it reference itself? Like that seems a little crazy. I'll just say that. Like I don't know how this is gonna work, but that's kind of what we need to have happen. No. Yeah. It's like, how is that gonna work? Does this refer, like, can we even access this? Like, what? How do we access this function? Unless it's in the capture list. It's almost like we need to create the thing and then set its function. Like, you know, like after it's made, now we can just go on pickup func. Like that, right? What? Why is it mad? Oh, my phone died here. I will need it in order to see the chat. Can we cut? Like, destroy? No. Oh yeah, we have to pass. Oh, gold. Destroy. Oh, these are so confusing. I put it in the capture list. So this should work, and then we don't actually need that. Yeah, but then this comes back to the thing, like, shouldn't... Now you have to define the function every time you want to generate, like, say the enemy creates gold, but then also something else creates gold. Now so like maybe the original way I had done it was the correct way, you know? What do you think, Banjo? There you go. Big hug. Yeah, that is a little crazy. I don't know what the best option is here. Maybe we just do these. Go back on to the YouTube chat here. Yeah, you know what? I think it's. I'm just doing this. I don't even care. Because then it's like contained, you know? If that even makes sense. But like then like the function is contained to the CPP file. Doesn't need to be defined as like a lambda. Cause yeah, I'm thinking about it and like that lambda is gonna get redefined. It's gonna have to get redefined. Whatever. This will work. So basically we're going to have the power up. The power ups can be like one class, and then you can switch between them. But then yeah, you have to, and this is like the same, it's like a circle I'm going in of what I want to do. Yeah, I guess pick up, power up. Do we just make one for each item then? So this one will be double jump. What a name. Pick up, power up, double jump. So here we go. So we'll take this one and go to the map here. Let's get a small one like this. We'll go like, we'll call it pretty sure that's what I called it. And what did I even copy again? Pick up, power up, double jump. Oh yeah, that's the class name here. Where do I define it? Like innate resource values, item power up, double jump. And then down here, do I define what those are? So we'll search up. There we go. So after the MP potion comes this one. This is in like full screen here. Save me! I'm in full screen. I'm stuck in Zen mode. Where's VS? Yeah, and this one is the same name as here, I'm pretty sure. Power up, double jump. Did you find your stick? Good boy. Yeah, so we'll save this. Yeah, and then pick up power up, double jump. What a name. And it should give us the double jump power. Yeah. Undefined V table for pick up power up, double jump. Oh. What? And we're not using this anymore, so we can get rid of that. Actually don't need it. Why is it being picky? Oh. Double jump. Thing about it as well though. Anything crashing. Let's get rid of this pickup item class. I need to get rid of some of these windows. Oh yeah. Oh. What did I do here? Assertion failed. What is it even complaining about? I'm assuming that thing. Pickup power up, double jump. Stupid pickup power up, double jump. I'm pretty sure it's because it's not in the category of item. And somewhere it's complaining, I know. That's probably why, because it's not an item. So let's just make it an item and it should work. And I gotta jump through this now. What if the world got too big? So what do we got here? Be able to figure this out. Or if it's like the double jump it's trying to spawn here. It's not even that then. It's like, yeah, something else. Hate having to run through GDB. I swear, it never even, it's like, never like works nicely. So yeah, it is the pick. Whatever the hell is wrong with it. Something here it's not happy with. Power up, double jump. Layers, entities. Power up, double jump. We get the position. Spawn, pause. Do the same thing. Spawn, pause. Oh, does it need a does it need an amount here? Look up spawn. Where's the power? Well, we have both constructors, so it should work for both. Power up, give. Power up, double jump. Nothing looks too crazy to me, to be honest. It like looks all normal. We got the class defined here. It's exactly the same how I made all the other ones. Drawing it, updating it. And I think immediately like jumped out at me like why it's not working there. Let it build here, I guess. Hope you're all having a great night. I don't even remember how to run GTV. Where are we even? Yeah, I think we can go. I'm gonna just paste that one into Gemini. I have no idea what it wants from me. Out of bounds assertion. Off. I think it has something to do with the enum. Oh, actually. Yeah, now that it mentions something about the out of bounds error, I actually think I know exactly what's wrong. I think when I create the types here, or the items, like here, items, all items gold, we resize it. Oh, that's why I have the last item, because all items, and then we resize it to whatever the last item is. The only thing I can think of is this item category, because I added one to it. So maybe that's complaining about the out of, but it didn't complain when the object didn't exist, so. Yeah, it generates the one-way floor. Then we get this one. And it crashes. Instance create. Pick up power up. We can get rid of that. Double. Yeah, it's almost like there's something I'm checking in the code that I'm not like increasing as I add to that. Very odd. Yeah, items in it. All items. Should always be an extra space because I always check last item. Last item plus one, which is technically the last item because it starts from 0 and it +1? All items, item gold. Array discrepancies. Those damn index discrepancies. Does it start? Are we at 1 or are we at 0? I don't even know. It's so confusing. Let's see if, like, is it that array or that this enum that's throwing it? Because this doesn't tell me nothing, really. That is so weird. The other pickups are fine. So the pickup's a game object. And on the enemy, say the hog, whatever, B, spawn random pickup. Here, what we do in the map 2D needs to be exactly like this. Pick up, double jump, instant street, pick up, the spawn pause, and we'll say 1. It's literally fundamentally exactly the same as the other power-ups that get dropped. Lips are so dry. My lips are so dry here. This city is insanely cold and insanely dry. Oh, Thought we were onto something. I'm actually at a loss without my floss right here. I actually don't know. Name. Because realistically, it's not any different. This side. And GDB isn't telling me nothing. Hmm. I wonder if I messed something up somewhere. Or if it's so obvious, it's right in front of me. It's gotta be something simple. Mm. Where do I put a breakpoint? The heck? Do I have to like... How do we go next? Next? I forget. I haven't used this in a while. Well, we should get to a crash eventually. Because if I just type continue, it just plays through it all. Yeah, and then it doesn't... I forget the... I need to like Google GDB controls. I guess there's also like help on GDB. There's breakpoints. So I think we could do run at the start. Hmm. You know what I think could be happening? Basically, when do these items get defined? If the map gets generated before the items get instantiated, well then there's our answer right there. So I'm just gonna go to like game main init. So yeah, here's the exact thing I was just thinking of. Like, look, items in it is under. Oh my god. Yeah, so basically, trying to access the items. Items didn't exist, and we didn't initialize them yet. So, of course, it's not gonna work. Now we're gonna have some other stuff to deal with. Items in it. Here we go. Last. It has to come after the player gets created, though. So maybe we throw it here because that code just doesn't run if the player isn't in the room. And this is like the better way. I'm not pushing nothing into the vector here. There we go. Teleport. This is the best debug feature any side scroller needs. Need to be able to click to teleport. It's a lifesaver, I'm telling you. So yeah, you won't be able to get up there. And There's nothing there. Is it even spawning the item? Going down here. On the entities, power up, double jump. I don't know why this is such hassle. So what's this function called here? Yeah. I don't know. Sure is strange. Yeah, I'm so confused here. Pick up. We got our pick up, power up. I don't think it's even being spawned. Because I don't see it. The collisions aren't even there. So as long as the items get initialized and then all this happens. This has been a nightmare for some reason. Just trying to get this thing to spawn. I don't have this much trouble with stuff. I don't know what's happening here. Be this crap, to be honest. So basically, items get initialized. Good. And we generate all this stuff. The last thing to get generated be the power up double jump. Get the position, entity, and convert that into a vector and get the spawn position out of it. Create, pick up power up double jump at spawn point. Instance create. We've created it. Same code as all the other ones. And then if we look at it, here's the constructor, pickup, and get the resource values of this one, the double jump, find in the items array. And if we go to the items array, here it is. If I compare these, like what, maybe we need the version of this. So confused. Other than that, on pickup, we have our on pickup function. Same thing. Draw function. Same thing. I'm so confused. And then the enemies, right? We have the enemies. They do the same thing. All they do is spawn the item. And I guess they pass the amount. But, like, literally, items already get spawned. Right? And they're doing it the exact same way. Like, if I add the amount here, I wonder. Like, let's see. Also realized I had gold there. But it wasn't working before I had gold there, so that's not the issue. So all it should be doing is drawing the sprite. And sprite should have the texture of the all items. Item type. And it reads the LRS values of the item type. And here we're going item type double jump. It makes perfect sense. It's all there. But the power up is not there. It's very strange. Very, very strange. has never happened before with a item. It just doesn't spawn. The only thing I can think of is that it's this pickup. Look at this, look at this. Pick up power up, double jump. It was spawned. I have no idea. Spawn and the HUD's created. Created the HUD object. God, itchy eye. Pick up power up, a double jump was spawned. Only thing I can think of, like, I don't even know here. Let me look at another thing. Something that we draw. Skeleton. Maybe we didn't set the spawn level. I don't know. What else could we get? See if maybe the double jump is getting destroyed somehow. Could be falling through the floor, like. Could be doing a lot of things. It's just not there. I'm gonna have to come back to this one, it's seeming like. Double jump destroyed. Double jump destroyed. That's not even running any code. Like literally nothing was run. Double jump destroy. Look. Creates all these instances. Map loads. Upload some shaders or something. Hey, you know what we're doing? Pulling out the brute force method. Brute force. I don't know. Do we need to like why is it getting deleted? To init the items right before it. Let's see. Brute force method should work. Like why would it be deleting them? Actually, reset is overridden though. It's getting no, I don't know. Bruh. This is the bush. Oh, I was gonna say, why does the bush have a collision box? It's just the directional changer, the NPC direction changer. Change to level 4. Yeah. It destroys them. Double jump destroyed, it says. Why? But why? I wonder if this is it. So I know pickup, right? And when you change the room, pickup gets destroyed, right? Right. So here it is. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that though. So maybe we do still make it fall because they're like not on the ground. Yo, that was actually luck. I would have never found that. I just happened to like stumble on the right part of the code. I'm like, hey, that's destroying pickups on level change. What are we doing right here? Changing the level. Not on ground. This. Oh, I guess we just need to. We need to do like 8. I don't know why it's 4. The things are 16 pixels. course they're not on the ground. Yeah, and they're halfway out of the thing. There we go. So if I go, thank God this works. Holy hell, that was like too long. I hate when you get stuck like that. It's like when you get stuck in a game, you're just running around like you have no idea what's going on, where to go, what's causing the issue. So now I should be able to jump twice. Itchy. Power up, give, double jump, double jump, double, double, double. I love double doubles. Yep, that's pretty much a personal project here. Yeah, I had worked on a video game a long time ago. It was very similar in nature, and it never came to fruition. There was a lot of bad design decisions, and so I'm basically remaking it now that I'm I would say a good programmer. I can actually yeah, learned a lot. So kind of coming back to like this goal project, and I've worked on many games that never seemed to release. I started coding around 2020, and I keep working on projects and not releasing them due to various circumstances or whatnot. So this is kind of my testament here that I've been working on it for about 3 months or 4 months now. I'm just gonna keep trying to pluck away at it and actually finish a project, and hopefully not make it too big. Create a couple things here, and yeah, it's hard though, you know, when you make like a project, it's so big, especially you have like this idea. It's not bad, but then it's like a lot of stuff, really. So yeah, just a personal project that I've been enjoying making, and kind of helped me learn C++ a little bit better. Yeah, never really made a C++ project this big. I've made a C project that was getting pretty big, so yeah, this kind of helped me a lot as well. So on the player, I need to find the player jump function. Jump count minus equals 1 global player. I wonder how we should handle this. Maybe the power up function should just fill some of this stuff, like basically, oops, what are we doing here? How can I check? Yeah. Basically, like, it kind of just needs it to, like, when you collect, like, because it's on a jump counter, so, like, if but, like, unless it gets messy. I don't even know. Does the player, like, I don't want the player to be checking this every frame, like, I feel like that's just a waste of life. Basically, when we collect the double jump power up, let's just say, make this here, and on initialization, power up, you know, maybe like in the initialization event here, global player stats, if global player, or if has power up, has power up double jump equals 2. Oh, I already do that. So yeah, exactly. So this will that'll, if we have the power up when the player spawns, we'll get 2 jumps. Or when we pick it up, we also get 2 jumps. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And no need to be sorry. You guys can ask anything. Thanks for watching the stream. I appreciate it. Just been kind of hanging out. Figured I'd stream me. I sit here coding this for however long anyways. Might as well showcase it off. So here we go. No, 1 jump. Get it? 2 jumps. Oh my goodness. Wow, would you look at that. Just phenomenal. And then if I go in here, I should still be able to jump twice. Yeah. Sick. Sick, dude. That took way longer than I wanted it to. The stupid pickups kept despawning. Cause I tried to make it like an old NES game, so like, oh, we already have teleport on. So like if I go through a room, it was like supposed to despawn everything, like only one. Cause in, for example, like old NES game, mostly you had one room was rendered. You couldn't have many rooms being rendered, so if you went to another room it would actually unload everything from the last room, and I kind of wanted to have like that kind of effect, and I can still do it, like I can just modify it, but I don't know, like maybe items should stay, like if you drop an item and actually go through the room and then it's like, oh crap, like I can just see that going. I don't know. For now, it's okay. Items, the enemies can despawn or unload themselves and respawn. Like, I also like kind of that because the game world would have no replay value if, like, you know, like you have to like re-travel through a spot, but you killed all the enemies there and then they don't respawn. I'm pretty sure there's like a few of the modern Metroidvanias, the enemies don't respawn, but I don't know. I never minded having enemies respawn because it's like in Mario, you kind of like can exploit that fact at times. Like you get lives or something. But yeah, that's nice. Okay. Glad we got that working here. I don't know why it took so long, but it's just some glitches. That's how it goes, I guess. So yeah, you should be able to come in here, for example, get your double jump, and be able to come up there now. We'll try it. We'll see what we can do. We'll see if we can make it the way up there. That'll be like a nice little first area for the game, I think. And the ladders are just green. They use like I guess like the second layer color. In this case, that was the grass, which is green. So I do like the color palette system I implemented. It's probably one of my favorite features I've ever made in a game. Like I'm so happy. I'm so proud of myself that I actually was able to get the color palette stuff going. Because I was working on a Pokemon mod for a while, and doing the sprites was really fun with the restrictive palette. And ever since then, I've been kind of like itching to do a game like with that style, where you can just do basically 2 colors per sprite plus black and white, kind of what the Game Boy did. And that's kind of what I wanted to have in this as well. There we go. Oh, there's a pair of boots up there in the roof. So now we get 2 jumps. So we can come up here now. Wow. I almost wanted to like loop back around to a place you had seen that you couldn't get to. Like that would be a nicer build up than like, because like sure this like but you just seen this, like you see this and it's like okay, that's nice. Like maybe this should go on a little bit longer. Like maybe I should have like visibly seeing like something like a path up there that you can't get to, and then you keep going. And then you see the ladder, maybe that like I actually don't know. Oh, didn't put a one-way floor there, so you just fall through. Yeah, but now that we have double jump around this area, we'll be able to make the levels a bit more fun. Because with single jump, every block has to be 1 block high, but I've made it so you can basically jump, each jump is a block height in retrospective. I don't know how, like, distance-wise, how long you can jump. I guess whatever that is, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About a 9 jump block width. And I'd like to make some of these areas a little, like, have some like more iconic landmarks. Landmark is the word I was looking for. Have like some landmarks you can easily recognize. Because I can imagine if a lot of this is just caves and stuff, even if it's different textures. Oh puppy, come here. No, come here, that's just the neighbors. Puppy. Yeah, I think that's nice. Happy with this. Also, maybe I should make the speed of the character a little slower in the water. I'm just kind of like realizing that, but kind of feels weird. Yeah, nice. I don't know what to do next. I just keep building out the world here. Basically, I guess the next stop in the game would be we're gonna go to like some, I don't know, like a temple or dungeon, and there'll be a boss battle in there. And I guess from here on out, like this first one, I don't know, we'll probably redesign the areas and make them all nicer, but like just get like a general idea. But basically, the first power up here you're gonna get for free. It's just gonna kind of like show you, lock you into a place, and you get the power up. And then from here on out, I'm gonna try and make like each power up you'll earn from like one of the bosses or something, and you'll need the previous power up or whatever to beat the boss in some way. Because in the original game I had basically this octopus for the first boss, and it was dropping walls, like floating walls, but you could wall slide on the walls while they were dropping to dodge them, and then like get above the enemy and kill it. So I'll probably try to recreate that, something like that as well. Yeah, we can put a one-way floor there, I guess. Yeah, probably a lot of this, a lot of these rooms will get redesigned and make them a lot nicer. And realistically, I want this to be more memorable. Like instead of it just being one little room here, maybe you'll see that you can like a second layer or something up here that you can't get to. And then yeah, since we can now jump, you know, multi-platforms here, be able to do a lot now. We'll be able to make that no problem. 9 blocks, right? So 3, 6, 7. Some here, I don't know. But like to have you be able to. I guess we don't have double jump yet. So maybe we just keep it going like this way. I don't know what I want to do here. I kind of want to have something similar to what we did have. Or maybe we drop them in here. And you get out by using them or something like this. I don't even. Kind of cool, but I kind of want them to like go back through this area, and maybe they had seen a ledge over here that they couldn't get up, but now they can. So we can jump up 2 ledges, right? Put a chest there or something. I'll put like 50 gold, I don't know. I kinda like something like that. Like you came past it, you're like, oh, that, and then you try to get up there, you struggle, and yeah. And we'll probably also fill out like these areas with enemies as we make them and such. Oh, exploits. So, in here we got rid of that. Okay. 4 or flat, I think. I wonder if this should even be there. Yeah, I kind of like it though. Kind of like a floor for this part, maybe. If you fall, it's kind of like imminent doom. Maybe put some spikes down there. Another thing, spikes, and then have respawn points. See, there's this thing about platform. Like RPG, like you gotta fill the world with stuff, so then you end up making like, oh, maybe we need some spikes, and then we need some of these. Jesus, always so. Yeah. 2 now, yeah. Yeah, so I guess the idea here would be that we're gonna go probably come through here, go down, and we need to get to like another town, because it's been a while, and for the amount of place that we've gone through, there's probably gonna be quite a few enemies after this, so around here is when we should probably start working our way down. Like making the next town. I don't know where the next town will go, but this town is quite big. It's like 1, 2, like 5 levels by 2. I can't see. 1, 2, 3, 5 by 2. I don't know how this is gonna work. Gonna like go down. Yeah, we can figure it out. Yeah, I would say around here is when we can start being a lot more creative with level design choices, as the player can actually jump around now. Doesn't need to be so strict. As long as we always give them 2 jumps, we'll be good pretty much. This is the one thing I'm not like crazy. I just kind of draw these levels out. I don't even know better way to this. I need like an elevator, like a Metroid. It goes down and up, and that gets you like pretty far down. Cause in like I feel like a grid-based game like this, where we have like this big interweaved level, we need to have parts where we can descend down further, like especially like when we go to a new area. You know. Yeah, something like this, I guess. Maybe have like a connection into this room, and you can see like, oh, go do some parkour over here or whatever. Get to it. The good thing about like rough sketching, you kind of just can draw it all out and then polish it up later with better textures. The underwater chest. We're definitely gonna need to get some spikes going. Yeah, something like this, I guess. I guess now we can go see if we can run through all this stuff. Seems like you won't be able to. Oh no, we'll have double jump. We have double jump now. Double jump. Just admitted the L. Double jump. Double jump. Yeah, we'll see how it is. I'll be right back in like 5 minutes. We can go run through the level, see what happens. Yeah. BRB, 1 second. I am back, all. Not muted. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna see tally. Okay. Gonna see if we can get through there. And I want to see what we can do with these lights. I wonder what kind of lights we can put throughout, like these, like sub routes. I don't even know what to call these. Like the traversal areas in between towns and boss areas. So I don't even know what the goal of this game is. Like, we don't really have like a quest even that's been given to us. So probably like someone in that town we were just at is gonna have to, something's gonna have to happen to motivate us to leave. Then we can see we get the boots. We've got the boots. I'm 50 diamond. You probably check over here and realize it was impossible. Oh, we put a 3. Jeez. You know, that's really good though that I made it like that. I'm really happy. Like, then I can kind of like, it's almost like math. You know, I can count. You know, 1 block is 1 jump. Good system. Honestly, I feel like that's all you need. Now this looks a little far too. Six blocks is a definite, mate. Definitely. You should be able to get through this. Just thinking, like, what should I do? Like, I want you to be able to find the, like, this boss place. So basically, you're gonna be sent on some quest here, either by instruction or by nature. Probably something's going to happen. I remember what I was originally is like, yeah, a bunch of stuff happens. City goes to fire when you get back. You gotta go stop these people. But also this map editor's crazy because with this custom engine for, I think you actually have to make like a custom engine if you want like a proper Metroidvania. There's like a lot of systems there. I guess you can do them, but like having like external map files and all this, like I can easily generate the mini map, the world map. I think it's like a lot easier in the long run. And I'm glad I did it in C++. Because tried this in other engines, but a lot of engines like they have like they're like room based or like scene based. So then every level here that you have ends up becoming almost like a room, right? So I don't even. So, this is kind of just like one big world that I have access to as like in an array of levels. So I don't know. I guess you come here, and this will be like a new town or something. Give you a break from this monotonous tunneling, which will probably be improved. I'll try and make it tunnels isn't monotonous. Maybe you add like puzzles stuff throughout the way. Yeah, what I found looked nice. Don't even. Don't give the towns that they feel like more open. It could be a cool fort, like look through there, see something. I have no idea. Because when we transition levels here, like see little a triangle of that, so we make sure it's all filled in. Yeah, I guess once we get to this town, you know, add like a staircase in front of this. Yeah. Hard to think about this. Wing it, I guess. You can. Can I drag it through levels? No. Can I copy it? And then you can duplicate them like this. What happens? Maybe I just have to reconstruct them. I don't know. Also, coming in to the town through the side is a little awkward, but or like through this other side. There we go. Here's our in. But really, like, once we get here, this should be a new color palette. So maybe we have like a world change before we make them. Like, how do we know when to divide a section off? You know? So like, I wonder if we like stop it here and create a new world. You know, the crazy thing though, it's by design, the way it's built, it goes in an array, counts up through the levels. So if I had like a new world, LDTK, this map editor, has some like weird quirk where if I create a new world here, you see this one's level 1000 because I can't have 2 level 8s even if they're in a different world. I don't know why. But because of that, if then the array needs to start at a different index depending on the world. And I don't really have that implemented. So I would have to, like, for example, every map that's defined its stats, wherever their stats are for them each world. There's like the worlds of the game. Or like, yeah, anyways, like there's the actual worlds defined in each, defined as like structs, like here. So realistically, what's gonna have to happen if I have different worlds, they're gonna have to have an int the starting level index, which in this case is 0, level 0 actually. This is like the third one, right? 1, 2, 3, yeah. So the in starts at 1000, and this one starts at 1. This is 1001. We can just do that. So I guess it's not that big of a deal. But this is basically the only way I can imagine it works. Like when I iterate through the levels now, changing level, level name, level position. Need to find where I set the level, current level. Yeah, basically, they're somewhere in here. They're just looping over all levels. um, I remember though, there was something somewhere, somewhere in the sauce. What are you doing, Banjo? Playing with the cat. Come here, Banjo. I'll be back. Yeah, I'm back. Probably gonna call it a night here soon. Clean up and hang out with my dog, and yeah. But a lot done. Solved some stupid issues. Solved future issues because I would have had to make more items in the future in this line of code. It was like an hour of why I couldn't see the item. Yeah. Got a bunch done. Back it up. And yeah. Probably figure this out tomorrow or the next day. But basically, also the textures need to change. But we're just using these as rough drafts, and I can change that later. But yeah, we're gonna have to figure out. Maybe it doesn't go directly here. Maybe we stop and then it like. I honestly don't know how to handle this. Maybe we'll just have zones that trigger different palettes and have it all in one big world. I don't know the best solution, but see, I guess. But yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.